All right. Hello to everyone who is tuning into this conversation. I want to thank you all for joining us. My name is Brian Chung Dooley. I work in the Dean's Office in the Lurie College of Education at San Jose State. And today I'm joined by some of our students who were recently a part of our strategic plan committee over the past 6 months or so. And so wanted to get a chance to speak with them to learn about their experiences and part of that process, and also just learn about where we are as a college in terms of our strategic plan and what that looks like going forward. So I was wondering if you all could just start by introducing yourselves.
Hi, my name is Jessica Doushgounian, and I'm an undergraduate student majoring in communicative disorders and sciences and minoring in deaf education.
Cool.
Hello, my name is Katelyn Mora. I'm also an undergraduate student. I'm majoring in child and adolescent development and with a community focus, and I'm minoring in early childhood special education.
Hello, my name is Marili Avalos, and I am a grad student at the Counselor Education Department. So I'll be receiving my master's in counseling and guidance.
Cool.
Beautiful. I'm Paulette Lamonico Bavilacqua. I am a graduate student who has returned to get my credential, in moderate to severe special education.
Awesome. Well, thank you for introducing yourselves. I think it's great that just among the four of you, you really represent a really great cross-section of all the different types of students that we have in the college. Undergraduates, graduates, credential students, different academic disciplines. So I think that was really a strength in terms of your participation in the strategic planning process, and just in terms of the different insights and perspectives that you're able to bring to the group. I was wondering if you each could share why you're interested in being a part of the committee and the process, and maybe share an example or a story about what it was like to go through that experience with faculty, staff, the deans of the college.
Yeah, so I was interested in joining the committee because I thought it was a rare opportunity to positively impact Lurie College and be a representative voice for students. It was really a privilege to be a part of this committee, and an exciting part of this process for me personally was the opportunity to gather feedback from CD&S students and then compile and relay that information back to the committee.
For me, I think it was, I wasn't sure what it would entail to be part of this committee, but once I was there, I realized that I got to get to know people from other departments that I didn't even really know existed, or I personally had not even met someone else from another department, especially because I'm not from the area, and then seeing other professors, everyone from staff, everyone, and I got to learn a little bit about each, in the work they do, and that was really cool because we all need to collaborate for it to really work, and it was really cool to hear from every part and from every department.
So I was interested in participating in the committee because as a first generation student, I thought I can bring in a different perspective and awareness on different topics. Also, being previously involved in the college and the relationships I've had with my peers, I've seen the changes that they want or what they like and dislike. And an experience that I had that I thought was pretty cool was that faculty, staff, and students listened to what you had to say, gave you feedback, and ultimately made you feel like you had a voice and could make a positive change in the college.
I was excited to even apply, just be asked to apply. So that was exciting and made me feel honored, like has been mentioned, as well as when we were all together in that one room the very first day, I was very intimidated. The dean was there, professors were there, people from other departments that, like was said, didn't know existed. But as soon as we all started chatting and realizing that we all could bring something to the table to share views and learn, what we could do to improve and work together, it was exciting and a wonderful experience.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing all of your insights. I think there was kind of this common thread of, connection and belonging and really, being a voice whether that was a voice for your peers, a voice for your department or your program, maybe a voice depending on your particular identities, but then ultimately, serving as kind of this connecting point between the committee as a whole and your department, bringing the departments together and kind of connecting across disciplines. So I really appreciate you all sharing your insights, and also just stepping into that leadership role and serving on the committee throughout the process. So after several months of you all working with the faculty and staff and the deans on this committee, and us sharing this out with the faculty and staff at large across the college and gathering more feedback, and then you all sharing it with your peer groups and gathering feedback, we ended up with a strategic plan. So I'm going to go into share mode here so we can pull that up and just read through it a little bit. And so here is our identity statement, if I can minimize this. So our new strategic plan for the next 3 years is: at the SJSU Lurie College of Education, we prepare transformative educators, counselors, therapists, school and community leaders. We do this through an emancipatory approach across our teaching, scholarship, and service. And then that breaks down into 4 priority areas. Lurie College is community engaged, interdisciplinary, culturally sustaining, and holistic. And what we mean when we say each of those things: for community engaged, we strive to become the hub for community-centered educational transformation in the region. For interdisciplinary, we learn together across and beyond the college, transforming schooling and benefiting our communities. For culturally sustaining, we value and sustain the linguistic and cultural practices of the communities we serve and make that the foundation of our work. And finally, for holistic, we foster a caring and supportive community of belonging, connectedness, and appreciation. So now let me get out of screen share mode here and rejoin the group. So I was wondering, as I read through that, what does that mean to you as a student in the college? And are there particular initiatives that you're interested in pursuing to further advance the strategic plan now that we have it in place?
Yeah, so these values just make me really proud to be a Lurie College student, and I think they perfectly sum up who we are now and who we strive to be as a college in the future. And as a Lurie College student, I just feel welcomed and encouraged to learn in a college that is passionate and prepared to support me along my academic journey in all of its various components.
So just like she said, I'm really proud to be part of the college because of the values, and it shows the importance of building community and how they want a community built. And it just, so it just shows that everyone is involved and supported and wants the best for not only students, but faculty and staff. And personally, I would really like to pursue the holistic initiative, just because as a student and personally, I've seen that a supportive community has helped me succeed in my schooling.
Marili or Paulette, would you like to share?
Sure. I think that the holistic section of that go-ahead plan is pulling us together to relate the school and our community, and being a member of our community and the, for instance, school district that I work in. I do happen to live in San Jose. I, work in San Jose. So I think that that's a natural commonality that we can bring these two together, where I work and where I go to school, and bring them together so that each of them know each other and can benefit from each other. So bringing it together.
For me, I really enjoy, or I really value the community part, because also as a first generation student, I was able to be placed in my own community to do my field work with the help from a professor who lives and is familiar with my own community. And I really believe in that. Because my community has a lot of needs, and I'm being prepared to go into my own community and engage the students and share my knowledge with them by San Jose State professor, and I think that for me, that's the most important, to give back to my community in a way that is valuable, and that but also that learning from someone that is familiar with it, and that's really for me the most valuable part.
Yeah, I think all of you kind of touched upon what maybe brings these 4 priority areas together, and really thinking about community, right? How do you create a place, a culture, a climate where people feel a sense of belonging, they feel supported, they feel a sense of purpose, and whether we're talking about, within your particular academic program or within your department or at the college level as a whole, or thinking about, as a couple of you alluded to, the communities that we interact with that go beyond the boundaries of the SJSU campus as well. So I think that's kind of a nice theme to bring all these things together.
Mm-hmm.
So going forward, I did want to share that there will be a proposal process for faculty, staff, and students at the college to submit ideas to receive grant funding to take on different initiatives that further advance the strategic plan as a whole. So we want to make sure, again, that we're being supportive of these goals and this mission that we have that centers around this strategic plan. So we'll include information in the description for this video about how you all can take action and submit your ideas. And no idea is too big or too small, so we really encourage you to do that. Talk to your peers, your classmates, talk to your faculty advisors, your mentors, and come up with something that you think is really, necessary, innovative, fun, and exciting that you'd like to see happen at the college, and put it out there, and we can try to make it happen. So want to thank all of you again for joining me for this conversation. Hope you, those of you who are listening or watching, got something out of it and feel really excited to be a part of the community here. And I think that's it. Thanks, everyone.